All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Thank y'all for tuning in. In this video, we basically gonna run through of me starting my own gym. Yes, the title is a little, excessive, but it's true. I recently, left my gym that I've been there for years. On the journey of starting my own thing. So these weights was given to me for free. Like I said, for free. So it was only right for me to do right by the individual who gave them to me. So they was sitting at home resting. They really didn't put use to them months, years on end, and they were just taking up space. So I was lucky enough to, be given these weights. So this is me, putting them through a process of where it won't rust as fast in the future or just show rust at all. So, and it's a lot of rust. They just rusted weights. And so I was like, if I'm going to use these, I got to knock the rust off them, get rid of the rust, just quick as possible. And this is me. This process was still when I was in the gym, but now today, I'm no longer at that gym, so I have to use them. So the first thing foremost, I got this black and yellow tote from Lowe's. Lowe's was the cheapest place to get a tote, but with a good quality. I can't remember how much this was, but I don't think it was no more than $9-10. If I'm not mistaken, you have to look through it. So even if when stuff like this go on sale, it's pretty cheap and they pretty darn old good. So it's a storage tote. I don't believe this was the biggest. This may have the biggest or the deepest. I think it was the deepest one they had. So you can, do some research and, look and see if you can find, deeper, longer totes if you can. If you're, like me, who either got some free weights or have weights that need to, be clean, or you would like to have neater weights. And this is my process and my journey. So you will see the end results. And if you choose to go, this route, hey, good luck. But, yes, so pretty much put all the weights in this tote. And I had the barbell. The barbell, I figured I would just do it myself off to the side, because I don't have a long enough tote for that. So I wasn't about to go buy one long tote just for that one bar. So now I could have just bought a long tote in general and just put the bar and everything else with that, but that would have cost me more money. So not saying that I probably wouldn't have purchased it, but it's just something I wanted to do right away and quick. So I'm pretty sure the barbell is not going to take forever just to knock the rust off and clean it up and looking nice. So that's no problem. So I also purchased 2 distilled vinegar gallons, 2 gallons. So, and I bought those 2 from Walmart. Pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap anywhere, from my understanding. But if you want a lot like what I'm using, then try to find them cheap and buy them, as you need them. So I start off with 2. So I pour one at the bottom. Then my next step is to put water in there. So vinegar and water is what I learned that can help prevent rust from showing through the weights, from a period of time to time. So that's what I'm doing here. And yes, and I may have mentioned in previous videos that this was the goal. The goal was to fix my weights that I was given, create my own gym, and then work out from home and go on, just on so forth. So yes, there will be future workout videos now from home. I will be posting future workout videos from home. And yes, it's not a lot of weights, I get that, but you don't need a lot of weights to look apart or, have an amazing physique. And so I want to be a demonstration on showing people that, hey, I got these weights. Yes, it was for free, but, if you do have this, you can pretty much have the dream physique you want, or just any physique. It don't have to be a crazy physique. It's just that you can be fit, so it don't take much. People think it take a lot. It don't. And so I just want to be a demonstration, be the test dummy for this. But also, this right here, you do not need 3 gallons of vinegar. For some reason, I was like, the more water I put into the bucket with the weights, the more vinegar I'm gonna need. That's not the clue. That's not it. That's not the case. So, do not add a 3rd gallon of vinegar. All right. So, 1 would be just fine. With some water, let it sit over a period of time, and it will get the job done. So that was my mistake. I was just thinking that 3 work, but 2, 1, you're done. Tote, you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. Let these sit for as long as you can, as long as you need to, and I'll go over that whole process in another future video. But thank y'all for tuning in another video. More to come, but like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.